me for your March 2020 Astro Tarot Forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I'm shuffling the Alchemical Tarot by Robert M. Place during the Astrological Forecast. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. We are currently in a Mercury Retrograde, and that has been in effect since February 16th. Mercury went retrograde at 12 degrees of Pisces, and on March 4th, we'll go deeper retrograde back into Aquarius through the 28-degree mark, and will remain retrograde in Aquarius from March 4th through the 10th. And for you, this really affects your communication sector. It is the third house of expression and transportation, local travel. And you could be hindered here in your neighborhood or local community in getting around and running your errands throughout the day. Also in how you are understood or receiving messages. Check your junk email box. Some things could go missing that are supposed to be coming your way. Recheck your post office P.O. boxes for missing letters or forms you're waiting for. There could be a misunderstanding with a sibling in your life as well because they govern the third house. There's a disconnect here, and when Mercury slows down, it's the planet of intellect and communication. So expect some mixed messages from the 4th through the 10th. Additionally, on the 4th of March, Venus enters Taurus through April 3rd in your health sector. Wonderful for anyone who's been dealing with illness, pain, suffering. Venus is a soothing and smoothing energy that arrives in the sign of Taurus that governs your 6th house of health and well-being. You'll have an easier feeling and pace to maintaining your health with Venus here. And circle the 9th of March on your calendar. That is the day that Venus will be exact Uranus in Taurus. That happens one day a year. And they are both exact at 4 degrees of Taurus in your health sector. There could be a female nutritionist, health provider, metaphysical guru, or medical professional that assists in the process of the betterment of your health and well-being. There is an unexpected revelation on the 9th regarding your health or work in the 6th house, or also your pets, just to throw that in there because pets are in this sector as well, female pets. This isn't negative, it's just brought to your awareness. And Venus tends to be positive and soothing. So there could be an expression of respect for a job well done coming from a boss figure, or female support in a personal training experience or group. I'm sorry, I'm missing the words. Like just a class you go to, a workout class or a regimen, like a Pilates course. There's support of the feminine because Venus is involved. So I feel like you'll become a part of something that assists in the well-being of your health and wealth. On the 19th, the sun enters Aries, and in the northern hemisphere, happy spring. It's vernal equinox time. The sun and our new moon on the 24th are at 4 degrees of Aries. Your 5th house of true love and romance is lit up, Sag. And you like when Aries has planetary energy mixed in it. That's a brother or sister fire sign for you. So that trines any personal planetary placements you have in Sagittarius. And trines are positive, filtered, harmonious energy flow into the 5th house sector of children, fun, games, love, and romance. Very creative sector, and doing something new, or the birth or pregnancy of a new child is coming into the mix here. a new creative project or taking a risk in something that you do for fun, but having it become lucrative, having it become entrepreneurial is here for you. On the 21st of March, there's a big transit with the planet Saturn, who exits Capricorn. And at this point, you should have saved or accrued more over the course of 3 years than you have in the last 12 years or 18 years. So Saturn is moving into your third house of communications, writing, siblings, local travel. This could affect you so many different ways, but a few of them will be for those of you who are writers, working on your projects behind the scenes, editors, journalists, public speakers. Saturn is focus and wants you to hone in on this area and this field or sector. This is the time to, this is the time where the writers lock themselves in a room until the book is finished. You could work on really publishing a masterpiece or mastering your skill set and talents naturally over the course of 3 years. There's a discriminating energy between you and siblings over the course of 3 years, and not everyone is happy. On the 30th of March, Mars enters Aquarius and will be conjunct Saturn in this third house and could cause a harsh dynamic between a brother or you and a brother in your life. Frustration and judgment come up, a discriminating energy. Just know that everyone's trying to do their personal, what they think is their best, and if they're not, that's their karma to endure. It's not yours to bring to their attention or to project onto them. I would circle the 9th that I mentioned and the 30th, but you have all of April with Mars and Saturn in the same sector. So choose what your reactions are to siblings, and I would avoid too much unnecessary local travel or community travel. Weekend getaways are more frustrating than they are productive for you. It feels like if you're going to go away, you need to do the big thing and in the 9th house of travel, as opposed to packing everything just to go an hour and a half just to unpack everything. It seems like it could frustrate a Sagittarian. Let's see what's here in your cards. Also, schooling would be wise to take under. Education, when Saturn's in the 3rd house. Teaching or studying is your friend. Absorbing data. Getting certified, or even helping others to do so. Foreign languages, learning how to speak other languages. Those are things that work for you in that 3-year Saturn transit in your 3rd house. You could easily pick up an extra linguistic ability. Here are your cards, Sagittarius, for the month of March. And should you require private guidance, I'm at audreyalison.com. This is what I do every day. I am booked at least 2 weeks out, regardless of your reading length. So please keep that in mind when booking. Check out my homepage. I have a few things available. A tarot course that is go at your own pace. And also the Goddess Spring 2020 Planner is available, which has all of the data that you will need for the year. Sag, here are your cards. 8 of Coins. You're getting hard at work, getting hard to work. 6 of, sorry, I'm hearing a whole bunch of things. 8 of Coins, 6th house. Know your worth and make sure you're getting paid what it is you've asked for. Don't lower your rates because you think you need the client. Keep your rates just as they should be. You have a skill set that should be paid for. Don't act out of fear or desperation. You have a trade that people want. the card of communication and music and poetry and expression. The Lady of Swords, that's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could also be a part of you that's going through that study phase, the third house of what you're learning a trade, learning a skill, a language, an instrument. Four of Coins, saving, putting it away for a rainy day. This is the Saturn getting out of your second house in Capricorn and feeling secure. This is not a time to spend recklessly. It's a time to save. You have the 8 and the 4 of Coins. What else is here? And the Queen of Cups, the intuitive, psychic, female water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, compassionate, nurturing. Sagittarius has options in the tarot for different signs, but you might just choose to retreat altogether. And I said that earlier, something about locking yourself in the room and writing. The Hermit is available. He keeps the light on for the right phone call or the right opportunity, but he's behind closed doors, or he keeps to himself. He doesn't get involved in the juice, in the action. He doesn't need the gossip. He's a listener, but he doesn't need to participate in everything. So work behind the scenes and get your job done. Stick to your commitments. And you can wisely answer the door for those necessary. I'm noticing the crow on his shoulder, guiding him a little bit, in wisdom in his ear. You might have some literature that you're learning from, or someone that's in your ear helping you, assisting you with wise counsel. Keep that up, therapy, and what makes you feel knowledgeable and healthy. That should be maintained throughout March. I hope this was helpful to you, Sagittarius. I'm wishing you a beautiful March. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.